Hello, everybody. This is Cheryl Abram, and this is my Life Without a Witness channel. I was supposed to change the name of this channel, but it's all the same thing. Remember that video I made where I said I was going to call it, like, what did I say? It's Decision Ministry, right? It's all the same thing. Okay. So it's been a while since I've been on this channel, but I've been very busy on my cyber training with Ypifany. So if you're interested in cybersecurity training or anything, then go to that one. And I also have my Ypifany channel where I talk about learning and development. Okay, so I've changed careers. So I used to be a learning and development specialist in HR, evaluation, all that. Now I am a cybersecurity policy writer. Okay. Cybersecurity is very interesting. Now, while I was working in training, I started investigating the cyber world and security and, stuff like that for some reason. And I just found it very interesting. And other things came together so that, I was able to just go ahead and within a matter of months, like 5 months, really get in there and switch careers. Okay. So just like in learning and development, I'm seeing things and voicing opinions related to stuff in cyber. So one of the things that I see is that when we say cyber security, we're mostly talking about being protected from something, okay? Protected from hackers, protected from our information being stolen, protected from our identity being stolen, okay? So if you look at the definitions about it, it's really about protecting your data and the systems that hold your data, okay? Well, I see something different, okay? While that absolutely is a part of it, and why I'm talking about it on this channel, okay, is that security is not about protection from, at least not foundationally, okay? Security is actually about power to, okay? Not protection from, but power to, okay? Now, let me give you an example. I love the ID channel, okay? I really do. There was a span of months where all I was watching was ID channel stuff, okay? I enjoy, looking at those stories, which is, I don't know what that's about, but I just enjoyed those stories. Okay. Not like I'm happy for the people who get killed and shit like that. That's not what I'm talking about. It was just, I don't know, something very interesting to watch. And like Snap was one of my favorite, but they changed it and it's all weird now. But one show, well, 2 shows really that I watched that really brought home to me what security actually is there's a show called Obsession, and where the victims are actually, most of them are still alive and able to talk about what happened to them. And the other one, what's the other one called? Something about a nightmare, Your Worst Nightmare. That's what it's called, Your Worst Nightmare. Watching those 2 shows caused me to feel less secure in my house. All right. Now, just watching those shows and being aware of other things that people are going through, but also being more aware of what every human being is capable of, okay, in a more negative sense. All right. All those things that those, the perpetrators were doing, everybody is capable of that. Everybody, So that really lowered my sense of security. It raised my awareness in some ways, And in that raising of awareness, I had a lesser sense of security. So I went out and I bought some things to help secure my house more than it was. Okay. Because security is not just the locks you have on your door. It's not just, the martial arts lessons you take, whatever. Security is a feeling. All right. I can be living in Fort Knox. If I feel insecure, then I feel insecure. I'm not insecure. I'm not secure. Okay. Now, I made this one video comparing physical security to cybersecurity. Okay. Which, they're really seamless. But the thing is that security is about power too. So when I felt insecure, I used the power that I have to put things in place so that I feel more secure. All right. So when it comes to the work that we do in cyber, and I'm going to talk about this also on my cyber channel, but when it comes to that stuff, having the being empowered to actually do something about it is what cybersecurity is about, right? It's about empowering people. Okay, not just about protecting data and systems, right? Now, what is empowerment? Okay, I am not a fan of empowerment being defined as something somebody gives me. Okay, normally in organizations, leaders empower their employees to do whatever. That's some bullshit. You don't empower me to do nothing. Okay, because that's not how I see it, right? Empowerment is not something that comes from the outside. And this is why I have such an enormous problem with the word inclusion in that phrase, diversity and inclusion, right? Because who's including me or whoever? Who's doing the including, okay? Because if you can include me, that means you can also exclude me. Right? That's giving you power you don't have. Okay. So now that's a totally different thing, but just like this, right? Empower you, people do not empower you or me. Okay. What happens is I just realize what I have. Okay. I realize what I have. Right. Nobody's giving me anything. Okay. So security is about exercising the power you have. Empowerment is about realizing it. Okay. So you're empowered to, and you realize what you have so that you can use it, to better secure yourself and to better feel, not just secure yourself, in the physical world, but to actually feel like you're more secure. All right. And that may involve both tangible and non-tangible type things. Right. Now, I've been looking at some of the videos on this channel, and I need to advertise this channel more because, yes, I do mean to toot my own horn, but I say some really interesting things in these videos. And I say that because when I had my blog, I would actually go back and read the stuff that I wrote in my blog, right? Because sometimes you just write stuff that's on your mind or on your, and you don't really realize what you're writing, or at least for me, let me just speak for myself. I didn't really, and sometimes I didn't even understand, what I was writing until I went back and I read it and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's what it is. So I just looked at a couple of my videos on this channel. And I told y'all that I also have a blog called, it's named the same thing, Life Without a Witness, on Blogger. And you can go back and look at that video to see what that's about. But yeah, so I really enjoy doing this. Now, in September, I'm supposed to go speak at a women's, what is it called? Women Beyond Belief. I'm supposed to go there. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, with Corona and all that. But it's supposed to be in September. So I don't know, if they've canceled it or whatever. But speaking about this stuff is, I like it. I really enjoy it. And it's not about me being right and somebody else being wrong if they don't think what I think. Okay. It's all totally 100% just about sharing. That's it. I'm here to share, what I see, what I experience, and nobody has to change their mind about anything because that's not the purpose. Okay. The purpose is only for you to hear. That's it. You're not doing nothing with it, and that applies to stuff that I hear too. I listen, and if I find it's useful, then I use it. If it's not useful, I'm good. Same thing here. If it's useful, you can use it. If it's not, you good. You good. All right. So there's more I want to talk about here, but I'm not going to do that tonight. It's getting kind of late, but I'll chat at y'all later. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. All right. See ya.